Okay, I am going to start off in Wonderland again. Let's get a little closer. There we go. Slide it onto the shelf. I know it's quite the setup, but you know what? It's been working. My clear plastic behind my page. That just keeps me from indenting into the page. All right, so there we are. That is what we want to look at right there. That lamp. So remember we talked about light. Light comes in from the windows, which means shadows are on this side. So like the back side of the chairs here would be a little darker. Let's see. There's a fireplace on the other side that would be darker, but I know I've narrowed it down without getting back up. I'm not going to do that. So I've put shadows like around here, under here. And then I put a shadow here and here with the bulk part being better lit. I've more or less colored all the section where the lamp is, except the wallpaper, the curtain rod, the rings on top. The reason for that, when you're doing light, or when I do light anyway, and the windows are very easy, I will show you that. In fact, let's do that real quick because I'm afraid of forgetting it. And for some reason, I changed over to my Crayola pencils, so I really need to go back to the pencils I was using before, the Artesia. But anyway, I will get there. Okay, windows. When you're doing clear glass, do a diagonal. Okay, that easy. Try to keep them all parallel to each other and work in odd number strokes if there's room to. So like I put 5 there, so I'm only going to do 3 here. I'll do 5 back up here, different lengths, and there's your windows. Just that easy. All right, back over to the light. All right, I've got 2 yellows. I've got golden yellow and then just a regular yellow. I know that's upside down to y'all. So it is Crayola. Not all pencils work the same on all paper, so just remember that. Now, when you're doing light, you want to take a look at the lamp shade. So see how the side right here? So I'm going to go like this. So basically, everything from here, and let's go down this side of the lampshade, all of this area in here is where the light's hitting. And then at the top, you could go opposite and say everything up through here and up through here, because it comes out the top in a triangle. Does that make sense? So let's look at that again. Let me grab a couple of rulers that you can see through. So if I go here and here, everything down here is going to get the light because that's where the shade's coming down from. Now, the thing you have to watch is this window seat could be a good 2 feet back. So am I going to do light on this? Not really. I mean, I could do a light glow, but not so much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my eraser, and I'm not going to do the lamp shade itself, but everything else down here, and I saw that smeared just a little bit there. See how I'm lightening that? I got to get a good hold on this, sorry. There. Any of this down through here. This curtain. and part of this over here. Now I'm not going to go all the way to the floor with it because I'm pretending it's not that bright of a light. Now, do you see how I've got red on my eraser? So I don't want to drag that red around. Normally I would stop and clean that. Oops, I've got purple on the other end, so I've already done this once, so I do need to stop and clean. So what I do to clean is you can do a piece of paper, paper towel, whatever. Just get that off there, even your fingers. You just don't want to drag that red or whatever color around everything else. So I've kind of done the bottom part. See how that looks? Now I'm going to get in here and get a little bit better. And then I'm going to get the paper clean-ish. That may not come out. It may have already stained. Then I'm going to flip the rulers and follow. Let's see. Yeah, you have to stop and think about what you're doing here. We want to get this part coming out. So it's going to be here. Why am I having a hard time? There and there, right? But, yeah. So we're going to do the same thing but flipped up top. Now there might be some light coming out from here. See, we're following parallel. So there might be light coming out there. That's what I did. And then you X over here and make this one parallel. See how this line is parallel to this line? And the other ruler is parallel to that line. So then it would be anything up here. And this time, I'm going to try not to go onto my paper with that red. Okay? So you can kind of see where that's lighter here and it's lighter up here. Then what I'm going to do is come in with my colors. Now I've got two different yellows. I came in here and I grabbed, let's look again, golden yellow and regular yellow. So there's the golden and there's the regular. I'm going to use golden closest to the center and regular further out. So golden is going to be right up here close. This is where your light is more intense. You're going to get lighter as you come out. Go over the top of anything that didn't get erased. It's okay. So that's where my color is coming. If you have a problem seeing where your line was, put that back on there. Just go up next to it. It's fine. Trust me, it's fine. I can do the same thing over here. Just line up the side of this shade all the way down and go for it. Okay? Same thing at the top. Remember, we came over some and gave the light coming out the top. And then here we moved over to this edge, did parallel. Yeah, I don't know why I was drawing a blank when I first started doing that. Okay, now we have light coming out. All right, so far so good. Then I'm going to come in with the next shade of yellow, my lighter one, and I'm going to keep coming down with it. It is a lighter shade because the light is dispersed as we come down. Now, I didn't do my wallpaper yet, so I've kind of messed myself up in that aspect, but I'm not going to worry about it. That wallpaper is probably going to be just a gel pen going over the top. And see, I'm getting lighter and lighter so that it's nothing by the time it gets down to the bottom. Does that make sense? And again, watch out what colors you use so you don't smear them on your background like I did. Now I'm still come on up here a little bit, but I'm going to run this out really quick.